thought that it is informal interaction.
It is informal.
This is informal. Then what is formal? I hope it's not live. Is it?
No, it's not live. It's not live.
It's live.
It's live.
I had requested for non-live.
You told me not to make it live. But anyway, no problem. Nothing to.
Anyways, this is my first experience. I have never come before to press club. Thank you for inviting me, and I hope to have good interaction with you. Just to say that because Mr. Balakrishnan was calling with my office and me that please come over here, we'll have interaction. Many of us during daily schedules are unable to meet each other. So when I thought of coming, I thought that we'll interact and we'll see each other. Because some of you might be covering FDA, some of you might be covering some other areas. So it becomes difficult to interact. Today being public holiday, I could make it at 4 o'clock, otherwise during working days it becomes difficult. Just coming from the office, some work I had, so I completed that and I'm here. I hope that interaction is positive, it goes on the issues. Just to say that I am just trying to perform my role, whatever is assigned to me. Nothing great, routine work, but it impacts each one of us. That's important. So it's an important issue. Regulators' roles, we are trying to do it. At the same time, people, as citizens, as consumers, should also be much more vigilant, much more diligent about what we consume, what we order, what we eat. If that happens, I think we'll be far better off placed than what you consume without questioning what we consume or what we purchase without questioning its credentials, questioning its ingredients, questioning its manufacturing date and whatever, whether it's expiry date, based before, or how it is processed and made. As we are aware that we are quite during festive season, for example, we go and purchase clothes or the things which we buy. We are quite what we can say, interactive, questioning. The same way should happen with the food items, food articles, drugs and medicines. Otherwise, there are chances that we may purchase which we expect is something good and better quality, which is not. So that's from my side, and I'm trying to do whatever I am expected to do. That's what. Thank you.
Sir, I will start the program with one question. The latest thing being that the FDA has done some flip-flop regarding the sale of loose oil. Sometime back there was circular that loose oil should not be done, it should be banned totally. Some people in different parts, Delhi community and all the deputation, again it has been reversed. What is the actual position today? Whether loose oil can be sold or no?
You must know the history of this loose oil. These regulations came in existence 2011, that's not something new regulation. And the day I issued that compliance order, and that day also I made it very, very clear, this is not something new directive which I am issuing. It does exist as of now since 2011. Even there is a background to before 2011 also. There was a case in 1998 way back in Delhi, and there are almost 40-50 odd deaths because of adulteration of edible oil, and because of its impact there were a lot of deaths. And after that regulation, under the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, this adulteration was banned, and since then loose oil has been banned over a period of time. So it's not something new. As the new legislation came in 2011, this loose oil is banned in the Act and regulations. Only issue was that in the regulation about edible oil, there was some discretion given to the state to extend it for some time up to 6 months. And in 2020, that also exhausted in Maharashtra. So there was some exemption given for selling loose oil till 20. After that, there is no notification of extension of that loose oil also.
Okay.
What it means in Maharashtra, across India, it is 2011 loose oil is not allowed, and particularly in Maharashtra, because state uses exercise power, that is exhausted in 2020. After that, loose oil is already banned. It's not allowed. Now, after my notification, means compliance order, there was certain confusion that has been banned of late. No, it is in existence since 2011, and whatever little bit exemptions were made, that also were adjusted in 2020. So it is nothing new. It is not my order. It is the Government of India order. In between, since 2018 to 2021-22, there was Central Advisory Committee. There is a Central Advisory Committee at Government of India level. CEO, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is the chairman of that. All food safety commissioners across all states are the members of it. This matter was discussed thrice in the span of 3-4 years, and it was clearly stated that all states must ensure loose oil is not sold. And in one of the meetings, I think 2021 or 23, a specific reference was made to Maharashtra, wherein there was arsenic found from the samples in Maharashtra's edible oil samples. So this is the background on which we are working. Now, on this order, there are certain misgivings saying that particular community is being targeted, particular this is thing, then absolutely nothing. It has nothing to do with particular community. It has nothing to do with banning of it. Actually, even there are people saying that the poor people who cannot afford liter or half, there are already available pouches of 200 ml also in the market. There are pouches available of 200 ml in the market. If you are, we all of us know that even hair oil is also available in some millimeters also. Same can be made available edible also. So it is not that we have said that only this much should be pouch. No. What it should be packed as per the regulations. It can be sold. Only why loose oil is not sold? The objective is that adulteration has to be prevented. And Honorable CM has stated that we cannot compromise on adulteration as safety. If these issues are there, we will working something out of it. So there is no confusion, absolute clarity is there. There is nothing miscommunication of FDA and other wings of the government. We are clearly on the same page, and that's how we go ahead.
Excellent. Thank you so much, sir. I request you to shoot your questions. Please raise your hand. Identify yourself. We'll pass on the mic.
I have one question. I have one question. What is the definition of loose oil? Suppose I am a seller और मैं अगर 15 किलो का डिब्बा लेके आके मैं उसमें से 1-1 किलो बेच रहा हूँ, तो is it a loose oil?
Yes. Once you break it, it becomes a loose oil. I think we should move beyond this now. Yeah.
Sunny, pass on the mic.
I just wanted to ask you something from the consumer point of view so far in this entire campaign. If you can just give us some basic data, how many kitchens and establishments have been raided, how many were shut down, and how many have been allowed to restart. Obviously, many of them have made a comeback also. And from the consumer's point of view, how is it you get actually a bird's eye view? We are just getting some information. Like we hear that even the street stalls or vada pav, etc., they are trying to improve their services. They are wearing proper caps, they are using gloves, they are using better oil. So certain impact is happening. So if you can give us a short summary of what the total picture is.
Yeah, thank you. See, generally I take a review weekly basis, daily basis तो मेरा चलता ही रहता है, but on weekly basis also. But I give the data, complete data at the end of the month also. So this August month is yet to finish, so I will not be able to give complete picture of August, but I can give data till July and 100% and some part of August. So in next few days time, I think by 31st or 1st of September, I will be able to give complete data of last 3 months, whatever we have taken action. Till 31st of July, we had inspected more than 3,100 FBOs in food sector. Plus there was something 100 odd in drug sector we had inspected. Of this 3,100 plus, 165 licenses were suspended forthwith, and more than 750 establishments were improvement notices. Remaining were by and large fine, so we told them to comply with latest order, they complied. Of this 165 suspensions, by the end of July, 100 odd had appealed to me. And of this 100 odd, during the month of July itself or first week of August, I had given relief to 35 at that point in time. And after that, almost every hearing has been complete. I have issued orders, so out of 105, around 70 odd have been given relief, and remaining are under the final order. So those orders are also being issued. So the process is like this: if there is a forthwith suspension, they have to comply. Once they comply, they have to appeal to me. I get my officers re-inspected or re-verified whatever the claims are of that AP or establishment there. If they are found correct, then I take a hearing. On the basis of hearing, if I find that yes, they have complied and they are likely to comply, maintain their standards and regulation, I revoke their suspension and issue the order. If I think that it is not complied and it is not likely to remove, I sustain that suspension and further action is taken by my designated officer, maybe leading to cancellation depending on the nature of violations. So this is the stage at which it is. There are the consequent questions which will come is that why not improvement notice to everybody? There is a provision in the Act under Section 30, subsection 32, Section 32, subsection 3 provides very clearly state that if the designated officer, in this case we have Assistant Commissioner, designated officer, feels on the basis of data and information on the inspection report that there is a likelihood of affecting that of public health, he has the authority to suspend license forthwith. And only in that case we suspend forthwith licenses, otherwise we don't suspend forthwith licenses. In other cases, in this case basically there are non-negotiables are violated, and the non-negotiables are related to public health. In those cases only we go for forthwith suspensions. Others we give improvement notices, and whatever improvement notices result is there, we take accordingly the matter further. So that is absolute clarity in the Act, there is absolute clarity in the regulations, there is absolute clarity in the processes, and that's what we are following.
Munde sir, second part was what impact on the consumer?
Yeah. So the consumer, I have seen the videographs also of the establishment, because when I hear them out after suspension, they appeal to me. They have to provide evidences to what they have changed, and some establishments are unbelievably transformed. At least their kitchen and other things which they showed me. Some of the known ones you are aware, which were suspended from this area, South Mumbai area, they are transformed like anything. So that's beautiful. Second is I have got feedback from villages also. I have got feedback from multiple cities and districts also, including Pune, Mumbai, Marathwada regions also, saying that the taste of the product has changed, the oils have changed, colors of the products have changed, even the milk taste has also changed. So I have got this type of feedback. It's a normal feedback. We don't have very formal feedback mechanism as of now, but going further we are designing that also. So whatever type of feedback we get, either citizens or MPOs, that we will get formally also. But I think it's encouraging. There is a compliance, people are so much doing. Particular restaurants, there are many restaurants, they have closed down themselves shutters for some days, and they are renovating, they are refurbishing themselves, they are looking into the guidelines, they are complying with that. And some of them have decided that once in a month or once in fortnight, they will take shutdown and rework on that also. I think that's a good way forward to move. If they comply and we don't have need to inspect and visit, I think that's what we expect. There should not be any role left for regulators. I will be the happiest person.
मुझे सर मैं शाहिद इंडिया हिंदी में जानना चाहूँगा आपसे.
Taste of vada pav is. I was telling Munde sir, the taste of vada pav has changed in Mumbai because vada pav walas are wearing gloves these days.
मुंडे सर,
आप अभी मौजूदा वक्त में एफडीए में हैं और काफ़ी चर्चे हैं आपकी कार्रवाई के। इससे पहले भी आप बहुत जगह रहे और आपके तबादले भी उतनी ही तेज़ी से हुए जितनी तेज़ी से आप कार्रवाइयाँ करते हैं। सवाल मेरा ये है कि क्या किसी भी अफसर की नियुक्ति को लेकर, उसकी कार्रवाई को लेकर, क्या हुकूमत का दखल जो है, सरकार का दखल उतना ही है? आपके तबादले जो हुए, जाहिर सी बात है कि उसमें सरकार का दखल रहा इसलिए तबादले हुए। क्या मौजूदा सरकार पर आप इतना भरोसा करते हैं कि आप यहाँ लंबे समय तक रह पाएंगे?
मेरा सरकार पे पूरा भरोसा है, इसलिए तो सरकारी नौकरी में हूँ। अगर नहीं होता तो मैं सरकारी
सर, मेरा सवाल ये है कि क्या यहाँ कितने दिन तक टिक पाएंगे?
because you are asking the question to wrong authority. I am not the authority to speak on my transfer. So you should ask the authority who is the authority for transfer. So आप कितना भी कैसे ही पूछ लोगे, उसका असर मेरा यही रहेगा कि अथॉरिटी वो है, वो डिसाइड करेंगे, मैं नहीं डिसाइड करता इस पे।
मी जरा उशिराने झालो. माझं नाव आनंद नलावडे, मी मुंबई हॉटेलमध्ये काम करतो. मला एक प्रश्न तुम्हाला एक राहून विचारावासा वाटतो की पूर्वी आपल्याकडे दिव्यांग खात्याचं आयुक्त पद होतं, म्हणजे एक सचिव पद, पण एक लिमिटेड वर्ग होता आपल्याकडे, एक 45 लाख किंवा 50 लाख. आज आपल्याकडे अन्न व नागरी पुरवठा विभागाची पूर्ण सूत्र आहेत, म्हणजे पूर्ण राज्य आहे आपल्याकडे. म्हणजे जी काही 16-18 कोटी जी काही जनता असेल तिचा रोजचा तुमच्याशी संबंध आहे. तर आता आपल्याला या नवीन ह्या चॅलेंजबद्दल काय वाटतं?
मला वाटण्यापेक्षाही मी काय करू शकतो याच्यावरती मी फोकस करतो. निश्चितच हे एक गोष्ट आहे की हा प्रत्येकाशी निगडीत प्रश्न आहे. म्हणजे लहान मुलापासून वयोवृद्ध माणसापर्यंत महाराष्ट्रातला प्रत्येक नागरिक असेल किंवा महाराष्ट्राच्या बाहेर जिथून इथलं फूड जातं त्यांच्याशी संबंधित असतो किंवा ड्रग्ज जातं त्यांच्याशी संबंधित आहे. म्हणून हा प्रत्येकाच्या जीवनाशी निगडीत प्रश्न आहे. ऑफकोर्स वेगवेगळ्या विभागात काम करताना तो सेक्टर असतो, सेक्रेटरी म्हणून करताना सगळं महाराष्ट्र जॉग्राफिकल असतो, पण त्याचा एक पर्टिक्युलर ॲनिमल हजबंड्री असेल तर तेवढे शेतकरी येतील, तेवढेच ॲनिमल येतील, दिव्यांग असेल तर दिव्यांग तेवढेच व्यक्ती संबंध असेल. हा सगळ्याशी आहे, म्हणून तेवढी जास्त मोठी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आहे, तेवढेच मोठे चॅलेंजेस आहेत आणि तेवढीच मोठी अपॉर्च्युनिटी आहे. तर आणि हा प्रत्येकाच्या जीवनाशी जुळणारा आहे. आणि म्हणून ज्यावेळेस मी जॉईन झालो त्यावेळेस आम्ही एक मिशन ठरवलं, सेफ फूड सेफ ड्रग सेफ महाराष्ट्र. तर त्या दृष्टिकोनातून आमचं काम करण्याचा प्रयत्न चालू आहे. याच्यामध्ये फूड बिझनेस ऑपरेटर किंवा इस्टॅब्लिशमेंट लायसन्सी आहेत, रेग्युलेटर म्हणून आम्ही आहोत आणि नागरिक सर्वजण आहेत. या सर्वांनी म्हणून एकत्र जर काम केलं तर मला वाटतं खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात फरक पडू शकतो. त्या दृष्टिकोन या डिपार्टमेंटकडे मी बघतो.
सर तुकाराम सर मेरा इधर सर
एक मिनिट
What is the status of milk supply?
What is the status of milk supply now? In between there was a lot of news that milk needs to be regulated.
It's regulated.
Is it safe now? Are all the brands safe?
See, please understand, it's a day-to-day activity. So it will be very challenging for anybody to say ki is it safe. I cannot blanketly say either safe, unsafe, substandard. It depends from vendor to vendor, person to person, and it's an everyday activity. Supposing some आज सेफ लाया, विदाउट पानी डाल के लाया, तो लो अलग भी ला सकता है. So what has happened is our vigilance has increased, our actions have increased. There is much more awareness among the people, among the farmers, among the milk collection centers, chilling centers, manufacturers. They are much more aware of the compliances and regulations which they need to there. And we are on constant watch. In the future, we are on making something which will be digitally tracked also. So that is there. But what I can say is regulation and implementation of regulation has increased much larger level, and there is much awareness among the food business operator licensors. So both the things are definitely improved.
सर मेरा प्रश्न ये है कि आपने पिछले 3 महीने से काफ़ी कार्रवाई की, इसमें हाईकोर्ट ने एक टिप्पणी भी की और कुछ बोला, लेकिन आपके पास में स्टेट है राजस्थान स्टेट, वहाँ के हाईकोर्ट ने कल एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला दिया. जो आप कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं उसको उन्होंने स्कूलों में इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के लिए आदेश दिए हैं. बाकायदा टेबल बना के गवर्नमेंट ऑफ राजस्थान को आदेश दिया कि स्कूलों के अंदर जो फूड्स है पॉलिसी है पूरी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की जाए. तो दोनों हाईकोर्टों की अलग अलग कार्रवाई को आप किस तरह से?
अभी मुझे हाईकोर्ट की टिप्पणी करने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है. आई डोंट नो हाई कोर्ट का राजस्थान का आपको जजमेंट में कहीं पे पढ़ा कि उनके ऑर्डर, आई डोंट नो द कॉन्टेक्स्ट, बट ये रेगुलेशन है, स्कूल रेगुलेशन. This is for what you call safe food and balanced diet for children in schools. This regulation 2020 से है, उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन 2021 से चालू हुआ है, अक्रॉस इंडिया ही लागू है, महाराष्ट्र में उस टाइम से चालू है. ये इस बार का जो ऑर्डर है उसमें 50 मीटर्स ऑफ द रेडियस स्कूल का, वहाँ भी HFSS प्रोडक्ट भी हमने बैन किए हैं. यू कैन नॉट सेल, यू कैन नॉट एडवर्टाइज, यू कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस, ट्रांसपोर्ट और स्टोर. दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव सेड. एंड इसमें महाराष्ट्र के लगभग सब स्कूलों ने और सब पेरेंट्स उसका रियली वेलकम किया है. आई हैव सीन मेनू चेंजेस इन द स्कूल. I have seen parents appreciating it. I have got hundreds of letters and emails from parents and students also. It's in my office. There are meetings taking place at district level, block level. My officers are guiding teachers. There are workshops across Maharashtra, and there are queries also. What should we offer? What we should not offer? So larger issue is the health of the children. And when I say health of the children, if we are able to cultivate habits, food habits, which are nutritious, which are healthy, which will be pro growth, both physical, mental, intellectual, emotional, that is the need of the hour. Because in this today's time, many times both the parents are working, so it becomes difficult and challenging. However, if we really provide them balanced diet, which is not high fat, high sugary, high salty, it will help better growth. And that is the objective of this regulation. This is how we are implementing. School education department is also taking care of it. And I think we are really moving positively. And in the long term, its impact will be really good.
Sir, I want to focus on the second part of FDA. Most of your focus seems to be on the first part, that is the F and the food.
Please identify yourself, please.
Yeah, second part.
No, your name.
He is asking your name.
My name is Romel Rodriguez. The second part, the D, is equally or more important than the F. So there are two questions to the draft question. Number one is regarding the pharmacies. Couple of years ago, there was a law which came out which said that drug stores, the pharmacies, should have a controlled environment. कदाचित AC असेल का नाही, I am not very sure about that, but कसं होतं की AC असलं पाहिजे, the storage, the cold storage वगैरे. But you see pharmacies in the slum area, you see in some of the worst areas they are selling drugs. तर त्याच्यावरती तुम्ही काय कारवाई केली आहे? Number two are the diagnostic laboratories. Do they come under your purview? So if yes, then they are in some of the worst possible condition of the world. असे गटारमध्ये लॅब चालवतात, तुमचं ब्लड घेतलं, कुठल्या सिरीजने घेतायत, कसं घेतायत आणि कुठल्या मायक्रोस्कोप टाकून पटकन ब्लड रिझल्ट देतात.
So the first part of your question is regarding pharmacy. Yes, when we issue the license, there are conditions to be complied with, including there has to be a qualified pharmacist available. The drugs will have to be sold as per the prescribed norms. If those are scheduled drugs without prescription, they cannot sell it. There has to be controlled environment. And we take inspections, we visit also. There are complaints, whenever there are complaints, we take action also. Multiple actions we have taken. As of now, I don't have the exact number of pharmacy which have licensed, but their licenses have been suspended, some of them have been cancelled also. I have issued certain circulars also. I think 2-3 days back there was some issue raised in between that some pharmacies are selling the whole street, not the part of it. That also circular I have issued 2-3 days back also. It is existing, but I can reiterate it. So there were advertisement by pharmacists. I have seen that we need pharmacy because there were no pharmacists. It means that process has started, and wherever we have found that one person, a pharmacist is working at multiple places, we don't allow it. So if you find any such thing, you can just complain on my portal now. There is a complaints.myfda.in and we take care of it. There are almost in pharmacy sector 300 odd complaints, and most of them we have inspected and taking action. Second part of the questions, these diagnostic laboratories, they are not regulated by us, and as of now there is no regulation per se. There is a discussion going on, but it's a policy decision has to be taken. As of now they are not regulated.
Hello sir, this is Kanchan Chaudhary. Sir, first of all, thank you for making our life better and congratulations to you for doing such an amazing work. You are our hero and especially for Gen Z, the word that is commonly trending nowadays, you are a hero to us and for the future generation. So my question to you, जब भी रेड होती है, इंस्पेक्शन होता है, कैसे होता है वो तो मैं नहीं पूछूंगी, इनकॉर्पोरेट होता है कि how do you guys go, it's like a proper impersonation, how does that happen? I'm not really getting to that, but जब भी होता है तो फिर पहला जो excuse, the most common excuse, what do they have in defense for wherever it's an E3 joint, food joint? So what are the commonest excuses that you get in defense? When they say कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ, rodents क्यों थे, cockroaches क्यों थे और जो भी इतनी गंदगी थी, तो अपने बचाव में वो क्या कहते हैं आपके ऑफिसर्स के साथ?
वो तो मेरे ऑफिसर मुझे बताते नहीं क्योंकि उनके बचाव में क्या कहते थे, मैं पूछता भी नहीं हूँ. मैं यही पूछता हूँ कि भाई वहाँ पे क्या फैक्ट्स है, बिकॉज वी हैव फॉर्मेट, we have to note down the facts. This is a law, this is a fact, and this is whether violation or compliance. This is how we go about it. There's very clear-cut marking system for that. Yes, of course. On a lighter note, I just was interacting with some of the review meeting, and he said that one of the places where they went, and there are a lot of rats and pests. So the owner or whatever the manager over there says, these are our pets. So treat them as pets. ऐसा भी उनको report आया. But I find it amazing. But of course license was suspended and further action was taken. But yes, कि हम कर रहे हैं, अभी हुआ है, अभी चालू किया है, इतना ही सब्जी रहा है, हम फेंक ही देने वाले हो, segregate किया है. All these type of things will take place. But that is how defense always would be there. We are not here. If you are really reason to believe us, prove it. That this is actually bona fide mistake, not a mala fide mistake. We can accept that. But if you give excuses, we don't accept it. The reasons I can understand, but that has to be proved beyond doubt. So whatever reasons they want to give, they have to prove with documentation. They have to prove with their practices. They have to prove with their SOPs. For example, overall, one of the major criteria for this any establishment for that matter, we have a section schedule 4. It's a little technical, but I'll not go in technicalities. I'll go in one of the aspects. Everybody has to have FSMS. What do you call it? Food Safety Management System. When these suspicions started in appeal came, I was asking, where is FSMS? So everybody, what is FSMS? I mean, most of them did not know what is FSMS. Now, if you go to any restaurant, ask, they will tell what is FSMS at least. So that much change has come in. So yes, there were issues. That's why I said compliances will have to be done by them, and we have to regulate and get it implemented so that we are able to ensure the food served is actually safe and standard as per the norms. Also, we have to understand the context. Context is that before 2011, we were living in an era of prevention of food adulteration. So, adulteration prevention or the priority or the objective. 2011 onwards, that has changed to standards and safety. So, that transformation is there. So, you have to take that into consideration. But again, it has quite a long time now. Regulations have come over a period of time. Now, it is a high time that we live up to that standards and improve on that further. That's how we are going about it.
All right. Thank you so much.
एक सवाल ये है कि अभी फेस्टिवल आने वाला है बेसिकली, तो फेस्टिवल में मिठाई की मांगें बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. आपकी टीम किस तरीके से काम करे, क्योंकि आप तो काम करके चले जाते हैं लेकिन चीज़ वापस वही हो जाता है. दूसरा सवाल मेरा ये है कि अभी आप में और बहुत सारी चेंजेस हो रही है, लेकिन आपके जाने के बाद जो कोई दूसरा अधिकारी आएगा क्या उतना ही एक्टिव काम करेगा? बिकॉज आपके जाने से बड़ा लगातार ये काम कर रहे लोगों के लिए.
टू इश्यूज आप जो बोल रही हो, एक है कि पहला कि फेस्टिव सीजन आ रहा है, तो आज छुट्टी है नहीं तो मेरा एक्चुअली आज ऑर्डर आ जाता, वो कल आएगा फेस्टिव सीजन के बारे में. तो this order earlier also used to come festival by festival, but it was not very comprehensive. This time I have created a calendar across 12 months of all the festivals, all. Oh, Christian ho, Christmas ho, Deepavali ho, Eid ho, whatever. And then I have prepared a timeline, what type of initiatives should be done by regulator from what date. So pre, during and post. So I have defined 4 stages. So we are putting a system in place for festive seasons. Wait for a day or two, you will get that order. We are ensuring that nothing untoward happens. As far as appeal to the citizen is that even during the festive season, avoid HFSS, high fatty, salty, and sugary foods. Avoid it. Take it in only limited quantity. Don't overtake it. It is not really good. You should have, you should enjoy your health, not just HFSS. There are multiple foods, so go for nutritious food. But yes, we are putting a system in place. 1 or 2 days you will get that order. Second part, what you said is that what happens after me. I think wherever, whatever, we are always trying to put a system in place. System to exist, we need to improve. If new systems need to be put in place, we try for that. We are working here also some automation things and other things over a period of time, because today I am able to work because some systems were placed since FDA is formed in 1970s. So systems have taken place. Maybe some have become redundant, some new have come in. Maybe we can say yes, adequate, inadequate, whatever. It will go on. But systems are there. We are improving it. We are putting some systems in place so that it continues. It becomes a system. Individual doesn't become the most important thing. Most important thing is system should work. And mostly we are using digital technology so that it is available, it is carried forward. One of my, I always say that we should always live in present. So I am trying to live in the present, not in the future.
सर माझा हा प्रश्न होता की गणेशोत्सव आता येतोय, तर त्याच्यामध्ये पण महामंडळांचं जे महाप्रसादाचं आयोजन असतं, भंडारा असतो गणेश मंडळांकडून, तर त्यावर पण तुमचं लक्ष असणार आहे का?
मला वाटतं की हे एक बेसिक अंडरस्टँडिंग करा. इट्स नॉट अबाउट महाप्रसाद, इट इज नॉट अबाउट भंडारा, इट इज नॉट अबाउट ईदच्या दिवशी काय होतं. इट इज अबाउट रेग्युलेशन. आणि रेग्युलेशन हे फूड बिझनेसेसमध्ये प्रत्येकाने रजिस्ट्रेशन लायसन्स करणं अपेक्षित आहे. हा स्टँडर्ड रेग्युलेशन, इट हॅज नथिंग समथिंग न्यू. त्याच्यामुळं जिथं जिथं विदाऊट लायसन्स आहेत, विदाऊट स्टँडर्ड आहेत, विदाऊट ते प्रोटोकॉल पाळत नाही, दे आर व्हायोलेटिंग इट. मग ते फेस्टिव्ह सीझन असो किंवा फेस्टिव्ह सीझन नसो, इट डझंट मॅटर. प्रत्येक फूड बिझनेस ऑपरेटरनी लायसन्स घेतलं पाहिजे, रजिस्टर्ड पाहिजे, त्या स्टँडर्डनुसार ते प्रोड्यूस केलं पाहिजे. हे सिम्पल आहे. That's how we are looking at. We are just looking at की हा फेस्टिवल म्हणून असं करा. No, it is routine process and it is regular.
सर, औषधांसंदर्भातला माझा एक प्रश्न आहे. आतापर्यंत असं म्हटलं जातं की कुठलंही मेडिसिन जर असेल तर त्या मेडिसिनवरती जे एखादं ड्रग लिहिलेलं असेल, फॉर एक्झाम्पल अँब्रोडिकिनमध्ये 5 mg जर असेल, तर एका आरोग्यमंत्र्यांनी माहिती सांगितली होती की आपल्याकडे देशामध्ये अशी सिस्टम नाहीये की खरोखरच त्याच्यामध्ये इतकं प्रिस्क्राईब मेडिसिन लिहिलेलं ते आहे की नाही. तर याच्याबद्दल तुमचं नेमकं म्हणणं आहे अशी सिस्टीम आहे का? आणि आपण
आय विल नॉट कमेंट कोणी काय म्हटलं याच्यावरती, कोणाच्या ओपिनियनवरती मी कमेंट नाही देऊ शकत. बट ॲज फार ॲज बेसिक क्वेश्चन गोज, याच्यामध्ये आपलं असं म्हणणं आहे की जे प्रिंट केलेलं असते असतं की नसतं, तर म्हणजे आपला जर डाऊट असेल तर तो चेक होतो, चेक करावा लागतो. देर इज अ टेस्ट फॉर दॅट. जे काही क्लेम केलेलं त्याच प्रमाणे असणं अपेक्षित आहे. वॉट एव्हर इज क्लेम की हा 5 mg 0.5 त्याचा डोस एवढा असला त्याच्यात दिसलंच पाहिजे. अदरवाईज इट बिकम इदर सबस्टँडर्ड, मिसब्रँडेड, स्प्युरियस, त्या कॅटेगरीने जातं, त्यांच्यावरती कारवाई होते. पण दॅट इज व्हॉट वी आर लुकिंग ॲज अ फूड अँड ड्रग ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेशन म्हणून तेच आपण एक्झॅक्टली करत असतो.
बरोबर. आणि याच्यातलाच एक छोटासा प्रश्न की आता जेनेरिक मेडिसिनवरती सेंट्रल गव्हर्नमेंट भर देते, पण आता डॉक्टरांनी आता असा प्रोपोगंडा सुरू केलाय की त्या सबस्टँडर्ड असतात, त्या कामाच्या नसतात, त्या घेऊ नये, तुम्हाला फरक पडत नाहीये. तर तुमचं नेमकं त्या बाबतीतलं म्हणणं काय?
मी हे डॉक्टरने काय प्रिस्क्राईब करावं हे मी काय सांगू शकत नाही. सातपुता डॉक्टर आणि त्याचे रेग्युलेशन्स वेगळे आहेत, ते माझ्याकडे नाही आहे. परंतु जे जेनरिक मेडिसिन्स आहेत त्याचे फॉर्म्युले तेच असतात. त्याच्यामध्ये एफिकेसीमध्ये फरक नसतो. फक्त प्रोसिजर पेटंट राईट गेल्यानंतर त्याला मल्टिपल प्रोटेक्शन करण्याचे जे अधिकार असतात त्याप्रमाणे केलेले असतात. त्याच्यामध्ये कोणतं तुम्ही जर असं म्हणणं असेल की जेनरिक मेडिसिनमध्ये सबस्टँडर्ड असतात आणि पेटंट असतात, ते नसतात, हे जनरल स्टेटमेंट झालं, स्पेसिफिक नसतं. त्याच्यामुळे असं कुठं वाटत असेल तर आम्ही तीही चेकिंग करतो. त्याच्यामुळे जेनरिक किंवा नॉन जेनरिक हा क्रायटेरिया ठेवता, वेदर ते ॲज पर द स्टँडर्ड आहेत किंवा नाही आहेत, ते सबस्टँडर्ड आहेत का स्प्युरियस आहेत, ते आपण बघतो. दॅट अप्लाइज टू बोथ.
अरे सनी, माईक देना त्यांना. काय करतोस पाठव माईक, तुझं काम आहे.
कहाँ के?
मुंबई से सटे मीरा, नाइमर और नाला सुपारा जाते हैं, तो आप उस पर कार्रवाई कैसे करेंगे?
ये सभी जगह पे कार्रवाई होती है। अगर किसी को कुछ कंप्लेन है, कुछ गलत पाया जाता है तो उन्होंने जो complaints.myfda.in पे कंप्लेन कीजिए, मेरा ऑफिसर वहाँ पहुँचेगा, एग्जामिन करेगा, कार्रवाई करेगा।
बेसिकली अभी देखा जाए तो खाने और पीने की चीज़ों में सबसे ज़्यादा मिलावट कौन से प्रोडक्ट में आती है?
दिस इज वेरी जनरल क्वेश्चन।
लेकिन सर ऐसा जेंसी अभी हम खाते हैं तो फूड प्रोडक्ट मोस्ट ऑफ द सब स्ट्रीट फूड लाइक करते हैं ना, तो वो हाइजीन है और हेल्थ के लिए अच्छा है क्या?
नहीं, अगर स्ट्रीट फूड वो स्टैंडर्ड के हिसाब से नहीं बनाया गया है तो सब स्टैंडर्ड होगा। वो सेम अप्लाइज टू योर होटल आल्सो। कौन से होटल रेस्टोरेंट गया तो वही है। Place is not important. Whether it is a standard food, whether the processes are followed, whether the raw material used is actually as per the standards, oil है वो reuse नहीं है, वो cleanliness है, all these apply, these regulations उन्होंने comply करना है। वो street food है, restaurant है, 5 star है, 10 star है, doesn't matter. Standards are there. They have to abide by the standard. So saying that कि street food गलत है, या 5 star अच्छा है, या 5 star worst है street food, this is not actually the criteria we go with. We go as per the regulations, we go as per the standards, and that has to be healthy. That is how we are looking at it.
सर मेरा नाम मोहम्मद आसिफ। एक्चुअली FDA ने सर्व किया है नोटिस शाहरुख खान और अजय देवगन और टाइगर श्रॉफ को उनके सरोगेट एडवर्टाइजमेंट के, तो उनका रिप्लाई क्या है? अगर आया है तो उन्होंने क्या कहा?
नहीं, अभी तक रिप्लाई नहीं आया।
जीरो है। सनी उधर दो
ए सनी एकच माईक
I
आहे,
think
एकच माईक आहे, तिला देते शर्मिला.
10 minutes.
This is Prajakta from News Bank. I'm here.
Yeah.
So you have been working phenomenally well, undoubtedly. The thing is this, as he very clearly said it, that you have almost a celebrity status now. But we as a voters and citizens would like to know that what kind of governance message are we giving to people that an officer who is working impressively is definitely getting a celebrity status. But what about the other departments? I mean, is it that the kind of work which you are doing justified work that you are doing in your department? Is it not happening across other departments? Is it a wrong governance message which is reaching out to the citizens?
I think it's a wrong interpretation. Everybody is working. It's not a wrong message. I know. How do you project? How do you pursue? How do you narrate? There are multiple issues. So every department is working. Every officer is working. They are contributing. Whether that is getting highlighted or not, that's a different issue. That's up to you. You can highlight achievements of other officers, other departments also. As far as I am concerned, I am no celebrity. I am absolutely food safety commissioner or FDA commissioner. Maratha, I am very clear about it. Methods of work may differ. Results may differ. For me also, I was in Divyang Kalyan. Maybe I was not asked this much question. Before that, I was in somewhere else. So it's not about celebrity. What we should celebrate is basically as a citizen, because I am in this department now, my area of concern and my area of appeal to the citizens is very clear. Please take food which is needed, take food which is nutritious, avoid HFSS product, high food, high fatty, salty and sugary products, develop good balanced diet habits so that you lead a proper healthy life. That's what I would say.
प्रीति 1 minute, 1 minute, प्रीति 1 minute. प्रीति वो पीछे सबसे खड़ा है. एक सेकंड. इसमें आप बोलोगे यार टाइम वेस्ट मत किया. Mr. Munde has got only 10 minutes more.
No, listen. As soon as the question complete, please hand over the mic to the others.
Mr. Munde, these questions are from readit.com.
From?
These questions are from readit.com.
Readit.com
Mr. Balakrishnan made a very bold assertion in his welcome speech that you are doing your job without any vested interest. How do you support his assertion, and how do you, being a public servant, how do you convince the people of Maharashtra that your appointment is not a creative divergence by the people who have...
Sorry, come again?
Your appointment is not a creative divergence from the people who have the authority to appoint you, and you will be bundled out in 6 months, 1 year down the line. Second question, are you shying away from inspecting kitchens of 5-star hotels? And third question, on a very lighter note, who is in charge of the kitchen at your home?
Okay, last question I'll skip. The first question is about I'm working without vested interest. Okay, I'll go this way. I have a vested interest here to serve the people of Maharashtra, safe and ensure safe and food and drug. That is my vested interest, if at all it is there. Rather, that is the only interest I have when I am appointed as a Commissioner FDA, and that is my role. So, do I boast about it? No. Do I crib about it? Absolutely no. Do I perform my role? Yes, I try to perform my role. That's the answer to it. So if you are talking about some other vested interest, absolutely not. They don't even touch my thoughts also, not even imagination also, don't think about it. That's my career for last 21 whatever service I have had a public servant. That's how, and that's open door. Second is regarding creative diversion about my posting. As I said, posting is not my domain. It is the authority of the government. You should be asking this question to those authorities. I will not be able to answer all that. And as far as your last question is concerned, who is in charge of my kitchen at home, I definitely not.
सर आपण आतापर्यंत
एक मिनिट. Shine. No, absolutely not. We are doing all. See, please understand. No, I'll tell you. I have got, just for your information, there are 4 ways by which we get complaints. One is a toll-free number. It was in existence right from beginning, but we strengthened it. We publish mails, the mail addresses. We started getting complaint on mails. We got faults in my own office. We got complaint on that, and finally we have got portal now. Last 3 months, just for your record and information, we have got more than 16,000 complaints. 16,000. It's a huge number. What we do, we analyze. And then there is a what you call HR category, high risk category of food as per the definitions and annexures of Food Safety Authority. There are 8 types of high risk food. We focus on that. And in that also, whatever violations we think that which need to take on priority, we take that, be it small, be it big. So we don't count whether it's a 5-star, 10-star eateries. No. If that was the case, so-called, because many questions about whether this is known and this is unknown. No, we have taken action across. Geographically look at it, you variety-wise you look at it, you look at prohibited item, look at dairies, you look at restaurant, you look at clubs, all categories you have taken action. So we are not shying away from anything, we are taking action, whether it's a go down, whether it's a chain restaurants, whether it's dark kitchens, whether it's online platforms, we are not sparing anything. We are here to be fair, transparent, and that's why every day, almost every day, we issue presses, we issue how many inspections we did, we issue how many actions have been taken, what actions have been taken, along with photographs and videos. So that much transparency we have kept and we will keep doing that.
सर आता आपण आतापर्यंत पान टपरी ते पंचतारी हॉटेलपर्यंत आपण कारवाई केली. आतापर्यंत आपण पान टपरी पासून ते पंचतारी हॉटेलपर्यंत पण जेव्हा मंत्रालयाची कारवाई करण्याची वेळ आली तेव्हा कुठल्या प्रकारे कारवाई का करणार. आम्ही मंत्रालयामध्ये असतो, कॅबिनेटला असतो. मंत्रालयाचं कॅन्टीन काय आहे आम्हाला विचारा. आपले अधिकारी आले, आम्ही तेव्हा होतो, तेव्हा आम्ही बातमी पण केली. फ्रीज उघडला, फ्रीजमध्ये किती घाण होती हायकोर्टाने सुद्धा सांगितलं. मात्र तेव्हा मंत्रालयाची कारवाई करणार, मंत्रालयाची कॅन्टीन आहे त्याच्यावर कारवाई का कारवाई नाही केली. आणि मला दुसरा एक प्रश्न आहे, मुंबईत जे अंगणवाडी आहे, अंगणवाडीमध्ये जो खाऊ दिला जातो लहान मुलांसाठी, तो पोषण आहार होला, तो इतका घाण असतो. त्याच्यामध्ये आळ्या आहे, उंदराच्या लेट्या असतात. एखादा जनावर आहे ना, प्राणी खाऊ शकत नाही, तो इतका घाण असतो. त्याच्यावरती अजून प्रशासनाचं काय लक्ष केलं, काय बोलत त्या संदर्भात?
दोन्ही गोष्टीमध्ये आपण मंत्रालयाची कॅन्टीन सुद्धा माझ्या काळामध्ये इन्स्पेक्ट केली. त्याच्या अगोदर आपलं एक मिनिट त्याच्या अगोदर आपण MLA हॉस्टेल पण तपासलं होतं. मी याच्या अगोदर तपासलेलं होतं, मी आल्यानंतर तपासलं. त्याच्यामध्ये ज्या ज्या ठिकाणी ते करप्शन्स आहेत त्याचे इम्प्रूव्हमेंट होती किंवा जिथं सस्पेन्शन करायचे ते पण सस्पेन्शन आपण केले. ज्यावेळेस हायकोर्टाने हे विचारलं होतं की बाकी कारवाई करतात, त्या मोमेंटला आम्ही डेटा दिला होता की 115पेक्षा जास्त ठिकाणी गव्हर्नमेंट सेमी गव्हर्नमेंटची आपण तपासणी केली. त्याच्यातले 20-25 लायसन्स सुद्धा सस्पेंड केलेले होते. सो इट इज नॉट एक की गव्हर्नमेंट प्रायव्हेट आमच्या दृष्टीने ते नाही. आमच्या दृष्टीने FBO होतो. FBO मध्ये अशी कोणती कॅटेगरी नाही, गव्हर्नमेंट FBO प्रायव्हेट FBO अशी काही कॅटेगरी नाही. FBO होते, फूड बिझनेस ऑपरेटर्स. हा पहिला प्रश्न. दुसरा प्रश्न जो आपण विचारला की अंगणवाडी, याच्यामध्ये जे मंथली सॅम्पल केले जातात, इन्स्पेक्शन घेतले जातात, त्याच्यामध्ये मी आता मिड डे मील, अंगणवाडी, त्यांचे सेंट्रल किचन्स हे इन्क्लूड केलेले आहेत. त्याच्या काही तपासण्या पण झाल्यात. मुंबईतच गेल्या आठवड्यात जवळजवळ 8 ते 10 सेंट्रल किचन ज्याच्या मार्फत अंगणवाडीला किंवा जे शाळेला जे मिड डे मील हे पोहोचवलं जातं ते पण आम्ही तपासले, त्याचे पण आम्ही सॅम्पल घेतले, त्याच्यातलं एक लायसन्स पण सस्पेंड केलेलं आहे आणि ह्याचा ऑर्डर मी सगळं अक्रॉस महाराष्ट्रात दिलेलं आहे, ते काम चालू आहे. आणि म्हणून त्याचाच पार्ट म्हणून आपण जर बघितलं असेल तर बॅलन्स डाएट इन स्कूल ही जी ऑर्डर काढली गेली त्याचा पहिला पार्ट आहे. दुसरा पार्ट इन्स्पेक्शनची ही कंटिन्यूअस राहणार आहे. वर्षातून कमीत दर महिन्याला मिनिमम सॅम्पल आम्ही घेणार आहोत आणि इन्स्पेक्शन होणार आहेत आणि मिनिमम 2 वेळेस इन्स्पेक्शन हे स्कूल किंवा अंगणवाडीचे होणार आहे. त्या काही याच्यामध्ये लागून होत्या आमच्या टार्गेटमध्ये त्या आम्ही ऑलरेडी इन्क्लूड केलेल्या आहेत. इथून पुढे ती कारवाई चालू राहणार.
प्रीती खड़ा हो जाओ.
स्टैंड अप.
कुछ तो प्राइवेट रहने दो.
No, it can be done.
उनको पूछो.
Clarity, who can actually apply for a license? You know, I heard about the sports institutions like MIC and BKC in Bandra. Who should own the license actually? The club itself or the who runs it?
No, institution.
FFP.
Institution.
Institution.
Those, supposing I am running one institution and I have to run it, I have to have, and if I don't want to run it, if I am giving somebody else to run it, they have to apply and they have to apply for that place. They will get it.
But they will get it. They
Yeah,
apply.
yeah.
Okay.
So whoever wants to run, they have to apply, they have to fulfill the conditions.
Mr. Munde, this is Ayaz Naiman.
We used to read your articles about cricket.
So I was going to ask you, I mean, you know, you're obviously very focused, very intense, very hard-driven in your objectives, as has been evident over the past few months. There must be some other dimensions to your persona also, personality. What are your hobbies? What are your other pursuits? What do you like doing apart from chasing down all these restaurants which are into malified, you know, kind of the way they are functioning?
There are multiple hobbies, but I think we don't have that much time to discuss. But one or two I'll tell. If I'm given a choice, 2 hobbies will stand out. First is reading, and if I have more time, I'll go trekking in the Himalayas.
आपने ऐड पे कार्रवाई करते हुए आपने कुछ एक्टर्स को नोटिस भेजा था. अभी आपने बताया कि अभी तक जो है उनका रिप्लाई नहीं है. हमारा दूसरा कदम क्या होगा? और दूसरा
वो
सवाल
नोटिस में
है,
लिखा है ना, नोटिस में लिखा है उसमें.
सर दूसरा सवाल ये भी है कि ऐसी कई और भी एड्स आती हैं जहाँ पे शराब को प्रमोट किया जाता है इनडायरेक्टली जैसे किया जाता है, उन पे भी कोई कार्रवाई की
नहीं,
जाएगी?
शराब पे प्रमोट करना, कौन सा आइटम प्रमोट का गलत नहीं, गलत तरीके से प्रमोट करना है गलत है.
गलत तरीके से किया
तो
जाता है.
ये हम these are all under watch. If there is a violation, we will take action. If you have seen last few days, Fasai also has issued so many notices in multiple products, and they are complying with that. So we are on that. Whatever ads we are seeing, whether on newspaper or on TV or on social media, they are all under radar, and we are watching on the violations.
Thank you.
Only one question. सर स्पेशली फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के कामगार मजदूरों ने भी ये कहा है कि स्पेशली वहाँ पर जो खाना आता है शूटिंग पर वो बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्दी नहीं होता है और सारे लोगों की बहुत ही प्रॉब्लम चलती है उसको लेकर. तो क्या उसको लेकर भी आपके संज्ञान में
कोई भी अगर हो तो बेसिकली सी एनी FBO is providing the food which is not as per standard, we look into it. वो लेबर हो या कोई हो.
Sir, only one thing, actually I've been trying to contact you on your Instagram and especially on your email ID also, जो obviously है. When and how can I actually get the chance to do the podcast? For the podcast with you.
मेरे अभी तो भी 50-60 पेंडिंग है. Everybody's number will come.
आपण रांगेत आहात.
Sir,
I just wanted to ask you.
I think last 2 questions.
सर ब्लड बँक आपल्या ताब्यात आहे. ब्लड बँक सुद्धा आपल्या FDA मार्फतच होते. त्याविषयी आतापर्यंत काय कारवाई झाली आणि सेफ ब्लड हे सगळ्यांपर्यंत पोहोचलं पाहिजे या दृष्टीने FDA कशी कारवाई करते?
त्याच्यावर अरे एक तो प्रश्नाचं उत्तर. एक मिनिट. Let me answer his question first. He has asked about blood and about blood. If you have seen few days back, I have issued a compliance order about complying all the regulations which they should abide by. This we started because blood is classified as a drug. Earlier, before joining this post, I did not know that blood is classified as a drug, and then I looked into all the regulations. There are some regulations which have come as recently as 2020, and some of them were being violated. So we drafted a comprehensive compliance order. We have issued that, and we have instructed all licensees to abide by that. There are certain suspensions which have taken place. There are already some cancellations which have taken place. One of the issues we have raised, which are not addressed really properly, was those who can organize blood donation camps, and that guidelines are also a part of that compliance order. Any Tom, Dick and Harry cannot organize blood donation camp, number one. It has to be only licensee he can organize. Secondly, there has to be medical and paramedical personnel depending on how much donors are there. That has to be ensured. Transportation has to be ensured along with cold chain management. Thirdly, whatever amount of blood is collected, that has to be reported and worked upon to the authorities. Without, they cannot just do it. Fourthly, there cannot be any inducement, payment, anything. It has to be absolutely voluntary donation. It cannot be a forced donation or paid donation. We take action against that. So that action we already started. Now we have intensified our inspections. Coming days we will see much more severe action against those the license holders in blood centers also. I will not be able to answer the questions if there is no clear question. Please understand that the MPC domain, please ask the MPC question because I am not conducting exam, MPC is conducting exam.
सर ब्लड बँकेच्या संदर्भात आपण उत्तर दिलं, त्याच्यामध्ये ब्लड कलेक्शन पर्यंत आपण बरोबर हे सगळं आपण
इव्हन प्रोसेसिंग पार्ट
पण इश्यू जेव्हा इश्यू केलं जातं त्याच्या अगोदर जे ब्लड टेस्ट केले जातात त्या ठिकाणी वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीने ते टेस्ट केले जातात.
नाही, त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्या त्या स्टँडर्ड पद्धती ठरलेल्या आहेत. त्यांच्यावर ज्यांनी कंप्लाय केलं नाही त्यांच्यावरती आपण कारवाई केली. आपली जर ऑर्डर बघितली त्याच्यामध्ये क्लिअरली दिलेली आहे. आपण सम ऑफ देमवरती कधीच होत नसेल पण आपण त्याची ऑर्डर तशाच काढली आहे. बऱ्याच जणांना त्याच्यामध्ये क्लॅरिटी नव्हती, आपण क्लॅरिटी त्याच्यातून आणली.
एक शेवटचा प्रश्न
म्हणजे पहिला तुम्ही सुरू केला आणि शेवटचा तुम्ही सुरू करा. somebody else.
ऑलरेडी ब्लड का क्राइसिस होता है. आपसे जानना चाहेंगे
I think one of you should speak. I think one of you should only speak. I cannot answer multiple questions. I'll give it to the lady at the back. Lady at the back. एक मिनिट, lady at the back. असं माझ्याकडे कंप्लेंट नाही, असं कोणी आमच्या अधिकाऱ्यांनी सांगितलं असेल तर कन्सर्न रेस्टॉरंट आणि मला सांगावं की यांनी मला असं सांगितलं. विल टेक ॲक्शन अगेन्स्ट दोज ऑफिसर. नॉट एन इश्यू ॲट ऑल. ॲब्सोल्युटली क्लिअर. आय थिंक
लास्ट क्वेश्चन यस टू गो.
एक
लास्ट क्वेश्चन
फिजिओथेरपी संदर्भात प्रश्न. फिजिओथेरपी संदर्भात प्रश्न. बरेचसे फिजिओथेरपीच्या सेंटर मुंबईत आहे. ॲडव्हर्टाइजमेंट केली जाते तेव्हा एकदम नॉर्मल शुल्क.
फिजिओथेरपी माझा विषय येत नाही.